Hey guys, what is going on? It is RC Knockout and I am back with another video. Now, if you're new to the channel, my name is Nolan, and in today's video I'm going to be doing an unboxing for you guys. So this right here is the Deerc Sandy. Now, I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Deerc. I guess I still don't know to this day, guys, whether or not this is pronounced Deerc or DRC, because it's spelled D-E-E-R-C. So let me know down in the comments below if you know if this is actually pronounced Deerc or DRC. But Deerc, they sent this to me. They want me to unbox it. Also, guys, if you are interested in purchasing this machine, I'm going to put an affiliate link down below where if you do purchase it using that link, it really does help out my channel and I really do appreciate it. But what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to go ahead, grab the camera, move it a little bit closer, and we're going to jump right in this unboxing. Alrighty, guys, so first things first, now that I moved the camera a little bit closer, I just want to take a look at what's going on the outside of the box. I always like looking at the box first before I dig right into it. So first off, guys, like I said, this is the Deerc Sandy. Now, that's an interesting name. That doesn't really sound like the name of an RC car. It sounds like more the name of like a person, like a girl. Sandy? Should have named it like Sandstorm or Sand Basher. They should have called it Sand Basher. But anyway, guys, starting off with what it shows on the very front. Four-wheel drive, it's ready to run. It is electric. It has 2.4 gigahertz transmitter and receiver, which that's kind of typical. That's basically what all ready to runs. All RCs basically nowadays run 2.4 gigahertz frequency. It's a 1/18 scale. So this is actually going to be the smallest RC I've ever owned, because I think previously the smallest I've ever owned is 1/16. So this is a 1/18 scale. So it's electric. They didn't write down electric, right? They put down electric four-wheel drive series. So right here down at the bottom, you can go 25 miles per hour. Right there, once again, it says it's four-wheel drive and proportional controls, which if you don't know what proportional controls means, it just means when you turn the steering wheel, like on the transmitter, when you turn the steering wheel just a little bit, it steers those tires just a little bit. If you go like full turn, it turns those tires all the way. So basically, like some super cheap RCs, they don't have proportional steering, meaning when you turn the steering, it just turns full right or full left. Like, so there's no proportion. Like, you can't go like a little bit. You can't like go around a curve. You're either going right or you're going left. So that's nice. So yeah, 1/18 scale, 25 mile per hour plus, 2.4 gigahertz, 20 minutes maximum driving time. Now, I do not know what batteries included. We'll see if that says that on the outside or not. Four-wheel drive and rechargeable battery. And then on the controller, okay, so you have your steering trim control, your speed switch. You must be able to run it at less than full power if you want to. Like if you're handing it over to like a child or something. There's your power switch, your power indicator, forward, brake, and reverse, and your steering wheel. Pretty typical stuff. This side right here is exactly the same. And here it just kind of shows what it looks like underneath, kind of. Looks like it has a heat sink. I don't know if this is a brushless motor or not. I'm assuming it is brushless, but I actually do not know. And here's the last part of the box right here, guys. So strong shockproof resistance with dampened metal shock absorbers. So they're talking about the shocks right here. So blah, 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 blah. That's really all it says. But guys, this only goes for like $60 or $70. And like I said, I will put a link down below where you can purchase this. But really, I want to test it out and, you know, really let you guys know what I think of it before I want you guys putting your money down on one of these, because I want to know how durable it is, how fast it is, how much fun it is. So I would just say stay tuned for the running video, which I am going to be putting in a completely separate video, because then we'll really know how this thing actually works and whether it's actually worth that. I can't remember the exact amount, but it's not super expensive. This is probably a pretty good entry-level RC car. For like an entry-level hobbyist. But let me go find something to cut this open with, because in typical fashion, I did not bring anything to cut the box open with. So I'll be right back with you guys. Alrighty, guys, so I got my keys. That's about the best thing I have to try to get this open. And let's see where it's sealed. I guess you can open it from any side, but we're going to open it from right here. So break that piece of tape. Another piece right here. And it looks like there's one more right here. There we go. Set that aside, and let's go ahead and reveal the RC car. Okay, first off, got a bunch of little caution. There's your manual. And it looks like we're upside down, so I'm gonna flip it upright so you guys can get a good look at it. And it looks like it's all gonna come out on one big thing. Alrighty, yeah, 1/18, and that's everything in the box. Okay, I guess it's not strapped down, so here's the RC first off. Surprisingly enough, just first impressions, it actually has metal dog bones, which is very surprising, but it does look like these differential cups are plastic, so, I mean, if that breaks, I don't know what they have for replacement pieces, but the drive shafts and the stub axles appear to be metal. And what is this that they have hanging off of this? They have like a, let me get the body off real quick, because I just want to figure out what this is. So it's just held on with 4 little body clips. Body comes off like such, and they have this, I don't know what's in this little sack. Oh, okay. You got a little cleaner, I guess, to sweep it off after you get it nice and dirty. That's another thing. I guess I never saw anywhere that said that this is waterproof. So I'm assuming if they didn't list it as waterproof, it's probably not. But I'll probably test it in water anyway, because why not? Alright, so, oops. Comes with a wheel wrench. Here's your little trickle charger. Comes with a little Phillips head. And some miscellaneous, a few extra clips, some screws, and some nuts, it looks like. So, set that stuff aside. And, well, I guess there's a controller right here. So, pretty typical in its design. Forward, brake, reverse. There's your steering. It doesn't have a ton of weight to it, but that's pretty typical for ready-to-run controllers. It has everything you need, I guess, and it has a decent feel to the hand. In my hand, I should say. And let's see. You need 3 AA batteries, it looks like, which I'm guessing are not included. And here's that speed switch, so you can turn the speed up or down, which if it only tops out at 25, I don't know why you'd have it less than that. There's your steering trim control, the on-off, and I believe that's everything on the controller. And then the last packet was this one right here, which this right here appears to be the battery. Let me go ahead and get it opened up. And here's the battery right here. I don't know if this is a Molex plug or Tamiya plug or what type of plug exactly this is. Let me know, guys, in the comments if you know exactly what type of plug that is. Let me read this. Okay, it's a 2S pack, so I'm assuming it's a LiPo. So it's a 2S, 7.4 volt, 850 milliamp. Hopefully you guys can read that all right. So, not the biggest battery. Oh, I guess it comes with 2. I didn't realize there's already one installed, guys. So there's already a battery installed, which, yep, that's the exact same thing. So, comes with 2 850 milliamp 2-cell LiPos. So that's nice. I assume these are LiPos unless they're lithium ion. I'm going to guess that they're LiPos. But yeah, so taking a look at the RC real quick. Here's the body that it comes with, which we're going to go ahead and rip this little notice sticker off, because what's the point of that? Pretty bad. So notice, please remove the protection film on the car body before use. Okay. Please disconnect the battery after running the vehicle. Okay, so basically it says make sure to unplug the battery when you're done playing with it. Because it can still drain the battery. If you leave it plugged in after you run the RC, it can still drain the battery even with everything off. That's basically what the warning label says. And also, I guess there's a little protective film on this that I have to peel off, which this is it right here. This thing should shine a lot more once I get this off. Let's go ahead and let's peel it right now. Here's the big reveal. Let's try to get this off in one smooth motion in one piece. Check that out. Looks pretty good. Kind of has a look, like, I feel like they kind of mimicked it, like the front grille and everything, that looks kind of like a Mini E-Revo, or like a full-size Revo. So it has a mix of a look between like the Mini E-Revo, kind of a Stampede body, and also kind of like an E-Max or a T-Max body. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. That's kind of what it looks like based after. Right here on the body, it just says Sandyland. Like I said, I think they should call it something different other than Sandy. Let's see, there's some more warning labels, because of course, there always has to be warning labels on stuff. So, burn hazard, do not touch the motor until it cools down. Please tear before use, tear this off. So it has got a heat sink, and now look at this. This is not a brushless motor. This is clearly a brushed motor. But it does have a heat sink. Here's your the ESC and everything must be built into this. And it has, I wonder, does it have lights? It has a few extra little plug-ins right here. So there's 2 little plug-ins right here and here. where it looks like you can plug something in, but what? I do not know. Maybe you can add lights. So it looks like the ESC and the receiver is all built into this one thing right here. That appears to be your on-off switch. Here's the little pin that holds the battery strap down. Then you can just go ahead, pull up on that, and then the battery comes out like that. Looks like all of these links are plastic. All the steering links and camber links, they're all plastic. Plastic arms, plastic bulkhead, plastic bumper, everything's plastic. Chassis, plastic. And I guess the shocks, actually, I thought the shocks would be oil-filled, so that's surprising. So that's one thing I do have to say. I was expecting oil-filled shocks. These are not oil-filled. They're clearly just spring-driven shocks. You can see right into them. That's slightly disappointing, to be honest. Looks like everything's kind of just held together with Phillips head, so that's why it included this little Phillips screwdriver right here, because it looks like it's all held together with Phillips screws. And it also looks like that center drive shaft running in there is also a metal drive shaft. So that's kind of nice that it has metal drive shafts, but like I said, the one thing I pointed out when I first unboxed it, the first thing I noticed was, even though the dog bones are metal, unfortunately the diff cups look like they're just plastic, so we'll see how those hold up. Tires clearly don't have anything in them. Don't know if the diffs are plastic. I'm assuming the diff gears, the ring gears, probably metal, but I could be wrong. For an RC this small, it could be plastic, and the pinion could be plastic as well. I can't even see the pinion with this because it's covered up. So the pinion and the spur gear are actually covered up right here. They don't look like they're that difficult to get to. It looks like a few Phillips heads to actually get in there. But yeah, guys, that is a quick look at this RC car. I think it's actually a good looking RC car. It actually looks really cool. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I like the look of it. We'll just have to see how she performs, guys. So if you did enjoy the video and you feel like you gained something from it, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Also, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you want to see future videos, which the next video with this RC is going to be a running video, and we're going to test to see how she does. So, thank you so much for watching. Can't wait to see you guys in the next video. Later.